In this video, our learning goal is to discover what like terms are. So this is an expression we use in maths a fair bit, especially in algebra. And then you're going to use this information to add or subtract algebraic terms. So all your algebra, you've got letters. We might have A, we might have 2x, there might be negative 3y, we could have a 2b, you could have a 5ef. Now, a like term, all we're doing is comparing these pronumeral parts. So that's the letter. Okay, and alike terms have exactly the same pronumerals. So on that page there's no like terms, is there? Because none of the letters are exactly the same. But if I was to put 5a, then you could say this term, A and 5a, they are what we call like terms. Now the other bit of information, so make sure you've got that written in your book. And the other bit of information is that you can only add, ADA, add and subtract like terms. So let's make sure you've got that written down in your book, and let's have a look at the examples. So first example is fairly straightforward. Select the like terms. So in the first one, we want to find anything that's got the same letter. So we've got a 2a and a 5a. So they are like. Oh, and we've got the negative 3a as well. I forgot that one. It doesn't matter what number's in the front. It doesn't matter whether it's positive or negative. You are only checking that letter part, what we call the pronumeral. So if I go to 1b, what I notice is I've got this xy, xy, an x and a y, yx. Let's just look at this for a second. This means 3 times y times x. Ask yourself the question, does it matter which way you multiply? The answer is no. So you could write that like that, and you get the xy and it looks like the others. Look at these. They're not actually like. This one is missing. Draw those arrows better. This term is missing a y. And this one is missing an x. So this means our like terms here are 6xy, xy, and the 3yx. So let's see how this works with adding and subtracting, and I've got lots of examples. So 2x plus 5x, are they like? Yes, so I can just simply add the numbers in front. So 2 plus 5 is 7x, and if you have 2 x's, and then you've got to add 5, how many have you got in total? 7. Look at this one. Are they like terms? They're not like. So your answer for this would be does not simplify. And you give yourself a little fist pump because you go, yes, that's an easy question. Sometimes we have some negatives. And you've got to make sure you just look at these and you go 3 minus 9. So you add or subtract those numbers in front. That's right. We're on the negatives again. And you get negative 6. So then we write this as a negative 6m. And that's perfectly okay. This question here, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to rewrite it. And I'm going to rewrite it. So there's my 5x and the 2x. They're like. Notice that I'm circling that sign in front. Then I've got, let's go here. I've got a plus 3y and I've got a plus 5y. So I'm going to put all the x's together. Then I'm going to put all the y's together. And I'm just copying down everything that's in that question. So there's my there's my x's, and there's the y's. Now this step here is called collecting like terms. So then I can go 5x plus 2x, easy, 7x. Now, a plus 3y plus a 5y, you tell me it's 8y. And just remember it's positive, so you've got to look at that sign. And we get plus 8y, and you leave your answer like that because we cannot simplify any further. Last example, this is a long video, this one. You're doing well. I had to have a drink then. So, let's put all the like terms together. So I've got that one, minus 2ab, no more. I've got a 6a and a negative 5a. And then I've got a negative 5b and a plus b. So let's write it. And I'm going to swap this b and the a around so it makes it look easier. I've got a plus 6a minus a 5a minus 5b plus b. And so treat it like 3 separate questions. So first one, I've got 5ab minus 2ab. 5 minus 2 is 3. Now you don't have to draw these colours and the circles and that, but if at first it helps you, then by all means do it. So now I look at my a's. 6a minus 5a, so 6 minus 5, that's a plus 1a. And the last one, negative 5b plus a b. Now there's no number in front of it, so treat it like a 1. So then you've got to think, what's negative 5 plus 1? That's right, negative 4. So, whoops, I wrote the wrong thing down. So I can simplify that even further, and it's not by like terms. This one A, you don't write the 1 in front, we just write an A. Anyway, I hope you're liking algebra.